spring, there is a miracle. To make adults from very rich to poor. And 100 children 01 zoo in the bag. To become king again. I thought this day would last forever, but there's an old book, guarded by 100 blue-nosed receivers. It didn't have a spell back then. Just read it up. Everything will be back the same. So the Longchan War broke out. To stop that spell from being cast, the Middle City Bridge, it's given to fish to this day. Stop playing around, you guys know what? I used to think she must have told my mother to give me the lucky money. Mom will hold it for you. And then my mother told me to give her the lucky money so she could hold it for me. And then I will tell my child the same thing. My son will tell my grandchild that. And my nephew will tell me the same. And I will probably tell my great-grandchildren to fuck me like that. Just like that, it became a whole stream of history. Should celebrate Tet happily and beautifully. How much is goodbye Tet again? So much pain and hurt. But even though I still like Tet, because Tet is fed fresh water drop GA without being banned. Tet is not afraid of parents scolding, so it will lose the storm. And Tet is also full combo, new clothes, new shoes. Handsome, beautiful girl neighbor who bought Cho clothes so beautiful that your mother bought Cho. Every time I was in class, it was the kids in my class. Everyone is excited. Just hear the school drum of the session. It finally rings out. I'll see you next year. And those stinky shoes with slippers, then I beat it clean. Prepare for a new year as fragrant. Go to school and do whatever you want. Do you know, an item that goes on and on? Keep. My kids are so excited when Tet is coming. What's that hip? That's a balloon. Back then, you couldn't imagine Ra as a balloon. How precious it is. It's almost always sold and appears in New Year's. Out of season to another. It's almost impossible to find a place to shoot the balloons. So we're all incredibly appreciative of each balloon. There were 3 most popular types of balloons. Small balloon, big balloon, and balloons giant brunette lake. These little balls, we usually like to hang it on a peach tree. And after hanging it up, of course it looks bad. And just a few days later, it's going to look a little bit flaky. It's slightly curly and looks extremely similar too. I thought that Super Emperor tongue was tied to a peach tree. It's too small. Balloons are passionate, but it's going to be extremely limping if compared to oxygen balloons. It's called an oxygen balloon. It's actually helium inside, or the hero gas. I like oxygen balloons because it's flying and it feels like there's some kind of magic. It's an illusion, but it's not that simple to come up with a passion. I had to sweat and clean the house. Clean the door, clean the table. If you clean your chair, you can buy an oxygen balloon. Yes, just a sheet, a heavy oxygen balloon. But not SAO. I'm going to tell you a secret. I always clean the house, especially sweeping the yard because it has pride, comfort, and a little love. No need to scan the yard. You just need to pick up the broom right away. Oh. LAN mother is so good at cleaning house, sweeping house for mom. Not for your son of a bitch. Come out here and watch Mr. Long S study. And then I swept the house very slowly. It's so slow. To all the adults in the neighborhood, from uncle to grandma. You can see that wisdom of mine. Too good to be a role model. And of course, after successfully completing the assigned task, I'm excited to get my reward back. On that 30th day, to be in time for Tet, I was so passionate that I still remember it. Every morning the car that shoots the balloons will pass my house. It's only about 9:00 in the morning. 9:30. I was still looking at it, and gave me the ball. The best picture of a chicken. You can also be shoveled by your mother. It should be after sweeping the yard. I sit neatly in the chair, but my children are still wiping the shiny fragrance, waiting for the car to shoot the ball through it a little bit. Quickly wipe your hands on the dirty one. Every time Ted comes, I will close the door, wipe the door outside, and then you get the car wash spray out the door. SAO glasses, let it blow away but dirt. My mother hasn't finished cleaning the door yet. And then, I saw a familiar figure from the beam. Who buys hero balloons? This is an oxygen balloon. Mom, I opened the door for you to buy oxygen balloons. Open the door. Mom, but my mom doesn't care. So I had to move to the extreme of pain. So my mother can understand. The result is still the same. I realized I was involved in a trick. Century. But do you know what the trick of the century is? It's by nature's trick. That night, after nearly a week without a shower because I washed my body with warm water. And then my mother started telling me, the lessons are not forgotten. It will definitely be used. And tomorrow, if the guests are in the room, driving so fast, hello to you. Hello, Uncle. If the guests come to play and give luck, you've got to raise your hand. I gave you. I'll give it to you right away. But only 3 days. Mom, please give me 200 more red envelopes. You gave it to me to feed you. I just want to play all day long. Miss Van, Miss my Miss Russia, Miss Helen, Miss my Miss too. That. It's basically the steps of a nature trick. I still remember that day as though it was usually over. The total is 2 million. I saw that at the time it was extremely rich. Just waiting to go to school to mess with your friends. How much red money do you get? I got 8 million lucky money. Tau 10.000.000. How much do you get? I don't know a lot. When the money is done, black. This is called the top. My mother holds half a red envelope. My mother took it all. My mother holds it all. After a short absence, the adrenaline is back. So here are 2 of you that I've chosen to redraw avatar. The amorous man, I'm still calculating. There are videos, I promise. Episode 2 is about Christmas. And now, thank you for coming along with me. Give me a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in 2 months. Bye.